These two characters, it's hard to separate Silent Bob and Jay from the two of you, but we love them because we love watching you, and yet now you are animated. I want to take a look at a clip from the movie.
Look at you, man. I can't believe you wasted your free $5 on scratch-off tickets. Why didn't you buy something useful, you dumb fat fuck? Oh my God, dude, we're rich! Woohoo! We are rich! I know just what we can do with all this fat cash, yo. Let's become superheroes. We need costumes and a shtick that'll scare the fuck out of them, sir. Now we just need some fucking supervillains.
Come, my brothers. Join me, and together we will destroy our common enemies, Bluntman and Chronic.
You hear something?
Trailer's in the resource well for everybody who wants to watch it.
Did you see all the cursing in that and the dude giant phallus right here on HuffPost Live? Ariana Huffington rolling over in her grave right now.
No, she's
knowing that's on the air.
She's all on board, though I understand now why you wanted to bring that banana on set.
I didn't realize it until, well, I'm sorry, when I saw that, I was like, oh, banana in the pit.
You can go get it if you do want to.
I tried to get
You guys are talking about stuff that happened off camera.
I tried
Not very interesting for the HuffPost Live
That's
audience.
True. No, they like knowing what happens behind the scenes, but we love you too. Why animate the two of you?
That way we can age without worrying about it. Do voices, get fatter in some cases, or never age in his case. It's just fun too. Like we grew up on cartoons. What kid didn't? Well, maybe this generation of kids didn't because they don't have Saturday morning cartoons that much anymore. But we grew up on cartoons, and the notion of being one is always kind of a fun thing. You get to do weird stuff. Like this whole movie is a comic book riff. Like we're mocking on comic book movies. If we were to do it in the real world, it would cost like 20 to 30 million bucks, probably more if some studio did it. So doing it in a little cartoon and just taking it to our fans, kind of a fun thing, and it doesn't bother anybody else. It's like, why'd you waste all the time and money? The older one gets, the tougher it is to spend millions on a movie because you're like, this could save. You become like Schindler at the end of Schindler's List. You're like, this money could save so many lives. And you can't just put it into dopey stuff about, this dude's talking to this dude about Star Wars again. So you start trying to figure out other things to do. This flick was all about doing something that we enjoy, but not having to take it to a mainstream audience. Like we paid 69, what was the budget? Tell them the budget.
69,000.
Okay, 69,000. Self-inflicted numbers.
Yes, of course. He made the budget. He goes, I just want to make that joke. I was like, what is it? He goes, 69 nooch. I was like, that's very clever. So a dirty sex joke dictated our future. But that $69,000 budget, man, that's tight. That's very small. If I was going to take that into 2,000 screen release, I'm looking at spending between $4 to $6 million on TV ads just to open it, just to get people to go see our $69,000 movie. So the way we do it is we kind of take it out on tour. Like we go to already tour with our live podcast, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. This time we just bring the cartoon with us. It's a funny title, isn't it? Yeah, I always forget. It's kind of a cute title. This time we just bring the cartoon with us. We show the cartoon. Then afterwards we sit around and do the podcast where he talks about doing heroin and Oxycontins and stuff like that and cleaning up for the good. He's all sorts of sober now. How many days you got?
Bananas.
Sex, a lot of sex talk. How many days you got?
1,015 days.
It's a lot of days.